Question is coming up in just a couple of minutes.
But first, a star is born. Oh boy, is this star born. Until Saturday night, Daz Sampson wasn't exactly what you'd call a household name, although apparently he is very big in Poland. But anybody who saw Saturday night's UK Eurovision qualifying round cannot stop talking about Daz Sampson. You're going to know this name very well in a few months or even weeks. Even Jonathan Ross is excited.
And here to push back a musical envelope or two with his take on teenage life, it's Daz Sampson.
What did you want? What did you want? It's what they used to say.
Everything about that was so wrong. Somehow it became right. He's a white man, from the look of him in his 40s, wearing stone-washed denim, which, as we know, only sells in Russia anymore, rapping while underage girls dance around desks. It's got to win!
And it did, and they weren't underage, and you're not 40.
I'm not 40.
How old are you?
31. I'll take that up with Jonathan when I see him next week.
All right.
Well,
hang on, how old were the girls?
The girls are 16 and 17.
16 and 7, not underage?
No, they're not underage.
Right.
Jonathan thinks that since he hit 40... Has he hit 40 yet?
Has
Everyone's
he hit 40?
Many moons ago.
Okay, well, listen, yeah,
anyway.
really well
done.
done.
Still a bit,
You're going to sing the whole thing for us in a minute with the girls?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's brilliant. Now, we
Yeah,
watched...
I know.
No, it's brilliant. No,
I do know.
You're not short of self-doubt, are you?
We didn't see it, did we, on Saturday night, because we were driving in Cornwall, right? And we didn't hear much about it. A few friends said, oh, this is amazing. We said, yeah, whatever. And then this morning, people were talking about it, because they knew you were coming on, and then we watched you in rehearsal. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Now, you wrote it.
And you think so too, don't you?
I do.
I must say, I wrote it with my friend John Matthews from Chipping. All right, John.
Right. Yeah, right, OK. And, I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't be great, because you've been around for a very long time.
It's 31.
You've sort of had... but you've
Thanks, Judy.
No, I don't mean... What I mean is you've been around in various guises, haven't you? You've done all sorts. You've
More
been...
behind-the-scenes type of, producing and writing and what have you. And I'm a massive Eurovision fan, which is why it's pained me in recent years to see how badly we're doing. And I think, you know, we call it political voting and that, and I've got a theory how I can eradicate that.
How's that?
Because I'm big in Eastern Bloc countries. I've had #1 singles. And I plan to. I've said, you know, I've gone out on radio and said, if you put me through, you know, the UK, I will go to all these European countries and do some promotion and say, look, you're killing the greatest musical competition in the world, because I grew up with it in the 80s, and it was a family institute like the FA Cup final or something. And Wogan's commentaries, and it was all funny. Now what you get is Wogan just saying, oh, in Estonia, are going to give 13 points to this country, and I think that's it's like it's too predictable. So it's time for a change.
Out there and tub thumping, and you're going to tell them in Eastern Europe to vote straight and not vote politically.
And not vote that's amazing. The trouble is, though, I mean, do they all understand English? And that sounds a bit patronising, but your lyrics to your song are really, really good, really fun. And it would be a shame.
Tells a story as well about my school days. But yeah, I think they do understand it, because obviously I DJ a lot in Poland, and I think what we need to lose is this sort of British arrogance, and I think we're going to do it this time, because we're going with something that is not predictable from the British. It's completely different.
Right off the wall.
I think Europe may just sit up and go, do you know what? Them Brits are taking a chance. Let's back them, and you know, I might bring the crown home. You never know.
Well, I don't care. I think it's just going to be great watching you doing it.
Let's see you winning.
But most people think you're going to get to #1 in the UK,
so
let alone Eurovision.
I put a bet on.
You're from Manchester, aren't you?
Yes. Let's eradicate arrogance in the... Well, you've got it in spades.
Oh, it's called Manchester Confidence. You know all about that.
Manchester Edge, come on.
I do. Listen, let's just see you winning on Saturday night.
Cool.
Song number 2, Kim Marsh, 9%. Song number 3, Daz Sampson, 37%. Song number 6, Anthony Costa, 26%.
So the winner is Daz Sampson, if he'll join us on stage.
Congratulations to you. Standing ovation.
That's it.
Hey, Daz, you nearly knocked out Miss Greece or whatever, the winner from last year with that victory punch, and then you didn't get the protocol right on the old Euro kiss.
I'm sorry about that. I can't apologise enough.
Do you want to practice on Judy?
Tempting as it is, I'll pass for now. No offence.
Don't worry. So what did you think? You thought you'd lost at that point?
Yeah, because what they were doing, they were. If you noticed, they announced that the percentages in song order rather than winning order, and they announced me because I was song 3, and they announced me 3rd, and you can actually see on there I'm going, Oh, no, I've been overtaken by Mr. Costa at the end, and then suddenly there's a floor manager going, come on, you've won, which you just sort of see me sort of debating, have I won this? And then, yeah, away we go.
There's something, you took a bet out on your own chances of winning, didn't you? Or is
I took a very big bet out, yeah, because I always knew I was going to do it.
You won, one newspaper report said you won £8,000 by becoming...
a little bit more than that,
Judy. Another one says you won enough to buy a Ferrari.
Well, I think you're close there, Richard. Yeah. I don't really want to come on here and say, well, because no one likes to boast. I mean, the biggest winner on the night was music, I felt, as Jonathan said.
OK, well, tell us quickly about the girls. Who are they? Where are they from?
They're from London, a local dance sort of troupe, and I thought they were absolutely fantastic. I will be taking them to Greece with me.
And you know what I liked about it, and it adds to the fun of the song. If you dress girls up as kind of, schoolgirls, it can look a bit smutty, to be honest. Yeah. But you've done it's really, really clever, because they don't at all. They just look funny and sweet.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I know they're in the green room, so hello, girls.
Well, I've got to say something else. I mean, they've been rehearsing for what they're going to do now for about 3 hours this afternoon. Then they finished rehearsing and they went back to the green room for a cup of coffee. This is about an hour ago. And I'm walking past and I thought you were watching a playback of what the rehearsal that we'd recorded. And I opened the door to have a word. They were rehearsing for Greece. They've already moved on. They were having to rehearse all afternoon for us. He had them in rehearsals for not Greece the musical, but for going to Greece for the Eurovision Song. So you take it very seriously.
No, I mean, Richard, I'm in it to win it. Like Sven's going to Germany this year to win it, otherwise he wouldn't go. I'm in it to win it. And, if we're going to go out there and maybe finish 17th or something like last year, but at least we're going to go out trying something different. And I think people will take to my Manchester personality and vote for me.
I already have.
I think we'll be watching. Now, and you're taking this whole thing, you say you're going on tour, you're going to take it round, is it East European countries?
Yeah, because they're the countries that seem to vote for each other.
They hold the blocks.
They hold the blocks, so in advance they will know how good it is.
Thank you very much.
Great, OK,
Good luck.
Well look, if you just go over there, because we're going to go and see you perform in a minute.
Thank you very much.
Stay with us, guys, you're going to love it. It's really good. If you haven't seen it already, it's fantastic.
OK.